Government home loans for senior citizens. Let's talk about them. So, for senior citizens, the good news, there's only a plus to being a senior citizen. Here's what I mean by that. The mortgage world does not discriminate on age. I once spoke to somebody, what do they call them, a nanotagitarian, somebody in her 90s. I think she was mid 90s trying to get a mortgage. And she joked, she's like, I don't know if you'll give me a mortgage because I may not be around for the next 30 years. And so, we kind of chuckled together. But the reality is, she's eligible for a 30-year mortgage. At the end of the day, we do not discriminate on a whole bunch of platforms, age being one of them. So the reason why I say it's only a plus to be a senior citizen is there are programs that are designated strictly for senior citizens. And I don't even not want to use the term senior citizen because again, I don't feel like 62 years old is technically in the senior status. So we'll just say for the mature audience. How about that? But for 62 years of age and up, the government, Housing and Urban Development, FHA, they do have what's called reverse mortgages. Reverse mortgages are exclusive to individuals that are 62 years of age and older. So for that reason, that is exclusive to senior citizens, whereas all the other products out there are still eligible to a senior, but they have one more little arrow in their quiver, and it's a good one. So reverse mortgages, they do get a bad rap, and I think they deserve a bad rap to some degree. And I don't think the mortgage, actually, let me rephrase that. The reverse mortgage does not deserve a bad rap. The people who push reverse mortgages deserve the bad rap when done incorrectly. Reverse mortgages are awesome. They are government-backed loans. They are awesome. Mortgage companies love them because they can be a big profit center when somebody takes advantage of somebody, meaning look, I can get off on this topic, but I would say this, and I mean this very sincerely. If you're looking at a reverse mortgage, more than normal, because we're always making the plug. We'd love to look and help people with their mortgages. We get paid to do mortgages. That's no secret. But the reality is, especially for reverse mortgages, I think a lot of times, and I'll come out with a number and say 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10, that a reverse mortgage may not make sense. But for that 20% of the time, when the reverse mortgage does make sense, man, it is the great, wonderful financial tool that the senior may be needing or wanting. So reverse mortgages, and we're not going to dive deep in here, but there's a video and a whole page around them where you can. But I'm just telling you, for government-backed loans for seniors, reverse mortgage is awesome. I mean, yes, the senior can still do a VA loan if they're a veteran. They can do USDA loans. That's a government loan. They can do FHA. They can use all that. They can do all those government loans. But I'm just telling you, for the reverse mortgages, make sure you do your homework, make sure you talk to somebody you absolutely trust, and just make sure you're exploring all the options. Because again, for the times where it makes sense, it's a fantastic tool. But I'm telling you, a lot of times there's other options like the ones we just mentioned, and even the conventional side of things like Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac. There's other options that can maybe satisfy the need that's in front of you, whether it's getting cash out, whether it's buying the home, whether it's getting a line of credit, reducing your monthly obligations. A lot of options exist. Just make sure you're doing the reverse mortgage for the right reason. So I think I pounded that point home. So check out reverse mortgages. I'm sure we'll put a link somewhere around here to go deeper on what a reverse mortgage is and why you need it. But it's a great tool. You can access your cash. You can stop mortgage payments, literally not have a mortgage payment. You can literally make it to where you get mortgage money every month. It is awesome for seniors, 62 years of age and older. But that is probably the best government-backed program that is exclusive to seniors. So if you have questions, call the Mortgage Mark team. Again, we are here to help. We got reverse mortgage specialists. It will not be me. I know enough to be dangerous, but I'm not a specialist in that. And I have somebody on staff. I have a couple of people that are designated, gone to the training. They do a bunch of them. They know their stuff. So call us and let's get you connected. If you do need something from us, you know what to do. And just remember, as always, when you think mortgage, think Mark.